Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and to day 21 of our 30-day challenge. Today we are doing a nice yin yoga practice, and all I'm going to use today is a bolster or a pillow cushion of some kind. So if you'd like to lay on something for the start of the class, also to rest your forehead on throughout the class might be nice to have. So find just a little bit of space to move and let's get started. So like our previous yin classes together, we are going to begin laying down. I have a nice long bolster cushion, and I just want to show you guys a different option. I usually put it lengthwise so that my head can rest on it as well. But if you're looking for a little bit more of a back bend and you've got a longer cushion or or even a shorter cushion, maybe you usually use 2 pillows or just 1. And you put it close to that low back and you lay down and your head actually touches the mat and the shoulders are getting heavier towards the floor as well. It's a bit more intense on the back, so it's not for everyone, just a suggestion. Might feel good, it might not. So if you'd like to keep the shoulders lifted, the head lifted as well, that is great too. And the arms just kind of have to rest wherever they fall. But either way, you guys, I want you to get comfy. Do what you'd like with your legs. Maybe make that diamond shape. Maybe have them out long. Closing your eyes. Finding your breath. Taking this time to let go of your week. Whatever it is that might be on your mind. And starting to tune out any noises that might be around you. Just listen to the sound of your breath. Take just a few more moments here. Feel free to make any adjustments or to come off your pillow early. Maybe reaching your arms above your head. And let's stay here for just another 3 or so breaths. Relaxing through the shoulders. Slowing everything down. And you can slowly start to wiggle the fingers and the toes. Start to bring your knees together, your feet to the floor. If you are laying on something, sitting up a little bit, move it out from under you, and then come back down. Nice long spine here, walking the feet in. You guys know this, encourage your low back into the ground. Notice the sensations running through your back, your hips, your legs, shoulders, chest. And then I want you to we're going to lift our hips just a little. Lift them and just kind of slide them to the right just a little bit. And then our knees are going to come down to the left. So I want you to reach your arms out so your shoulders stay down. But you might also be grabbing a pillow or block of some kind. So if your knees want to come all the way down to the floor and stack on top of one another, that's awesome. And if you want to place a pillow between your knees, that is awesome too. We're twisting. All I ask is you encourage your right shoulder down towards the floor. Let those knees fall to the side. And then just close your eyes. And if you're able to breathe a little bit deeper, I want you to try to move your tummy a bit here. Breathe deep enough so that you can actually feel your tummy moving up and down. It might even help to place your left hand on top of your tummy to make sure you are actually moving it. And the pillow might feel nice between the knees or even under the knees, both of them. Or you could even cross your legs if you want a little more. And let's stay for just one more full breath. And inhale and exhale. And then using an inhale, start to lift your legs back up. Your hips were over to the right a little bit, so you might feel like you need to move them back to the middle of your mat. You can do a little rock side to side if you need it, or just be still for a moment. And just notice where you felt that twist. And we are going to start to set up for the other side. So just lift the hips, slide them to the left just a little bit. That just keeps our spine in a nice straight long line. And then your knees can fall over to the right, maybe grabbing your pillow. Rest it between the legs or under the legs, or don't use one. And let's find a twist that feels good for you. Encouraging that left shoulder down. And then breathing just a little bit deeper. So good for our internal organs. Nice twist. Nice deep breath. Kind of giving them all a little massage. Taking that last nice full breath here. And using an inhale to bring your knees, your legs back up. And again, just slide your hips back to the middle of your mats. Maybe walk your feet in a little closer, encourage your tailbone down to the ground. And taking a moment. Awesome, you guys. When you feel good, we are just going to start to come on up to our hands and knees. So you can roll to the side, you can rock forwards, whatever works best for you. I am going to grab my pillow and just have it here at the top of my mat for my forehead later, or in just a second. We're going to start to set up pigeon. So we're going to bring our right leg forward. So if you prefer to do recline pigeon, you can be on your back. But if you're joining me, the right foot and leg are going to come forwards, and the left leg's going to stay behind, so you can have your heel nice and close to that left hip. And this cushion might be a good support for your forearms, your chest, your forehead. But I want you just to take an inhale here, lift the chest. And as you exhale, you can start to tip forwards again. Maybe the forearms are resting there. Maybe you can rest your forehead on your hands or on your pillow. Oh, we're feeling a whole lot of love, that right leg, that right glute. And real quick, I know you probably know a recline pigeon or figure four, but we're just gonna come down. In case you forgot, I'm gonna come down. You're just gonna cross your right foot over top of your left knee, and you can lift that left foot up, and you're still gonna get an awesome glute stretch with that right leg. So either recline laying on your back or kind of laying on your tummy. Kind of. Just being mindful here of the knee, that right knee, any discomfort through it, and you're coming forwards like you're laying on your tummy. You might realize that reclined pigeon is better for you and for your knee. And let's all just try to relax the shoulders. Pigeon can be very intense, especially for when we're here for a little bit of time. So it's a great pose to respect where your body is at today. To move if you need to move. To go deeper if you need to go deeper. Awesome job, you guys. Taking another breath or two, or maybe even 3. Nice and slow when you're ready. You can use an inhale. Start to lift the upper body back up. We're just kind of going to lift up and slide that right leg back. If you are on your back, feel free to just stay there. We will be switching sides in a moment. But it might feel good just to give those hips a little rock side to side. Awesome job, you guys. All right, we're just going to switch sides. So the left leg, if you're on your back, is just going to cross over top of the right. If you're joining me, that left leg can slide forwards. Encouraging the hips down, nice and low to the ground. And then just take an inhale, lift the chest. You can stay lifted for a bit of time if you'd like, or you can start to fold forwards. And you don't have to go all the way down right from the start. You can gradually lower. And start to notice where you feel this. Make any adjustments that you need. Starting to close the eyes and connect with your breath. And let your breath keep any thoughts that want to come into the mind off to the side. And let's take that last breath or two. And slowly starting to move when you're ready. Nice and slow here. A lot of love for those hips. So you can come back onto your hands and knees, maybe doing a little rock side to side with the hips. Notice where you feel the sensations throughout your body right now. Beautiful, you guys. All right, if you did have some kind of pillow there on top of your mat, you can just move it off to the side. We're going to come onto our tummies, get into our shoulders. So if you're on your back right now, you can turn over onto your tummy. So we're going to come on down. I'm going to come to the right side of my mat a little bit again. So last week we did the bent elbow. Today we're going to do the straight arm. So the arm is going to be nice and straight and in line with the shoulder, palm facing down here. Similar to that bent elbow though, left cheek down, look away from your arm, and then you can start to roll if you need to roll. So I find that I can roll onto my back a lot further than when my elbow is bent. But maybe that's just me. If you've got a foot lifted up into the air, try to bring it down, maybe bend the knee. Try to bring your foot down. If you want a little more in this one, that right hand could find the low back or the hip. And if you've got nice open shoulders, you might actually be able to interlace your fingers into that left hand. but we are only going to go as far as we need to feel a nice stretch through that left arm, that shoulder, maybe that chest, maybe even a bit of a twist through your back. Nice job, Rico. And take only one more breath here. And then slowly starting to turn back over onto your tummy. And you can bring your left arm in, palm facing up. Take a second, just let your shoulder be super heavy. Nice work, you guys. And then we can switch sides when you're feeling ready for it. Maybe shimmying over to the left side a bit. Right arm out to the side. Palm facing down, straight arm in line with that shoulder. Right cheek down, so looking away from your arm. Some people don't have to roll at all to feel this. But if you're going, you can start to roll over. And it's going as far as you need to get the nice stretch. Do what you'd like with that left arm as well. Awesome job, you guys. Take one more breath. And then slowly turn back over. And you can slide your right arm next to you, palm facing up. Take a second. Let your shoulders be nice and heavy. Awesome work, you guys. When you feel good, just bringing your hands under your shoulders. Push yourself up onto your hands and knees. We're going to bring our knees out nice and wide. Nice and wide, big toes together. We're going to take child's pose. If you do want a pillow for your forehead, feel free to grab one. Reach your arms out. Encourage your hips back towards your heels. Resting your forehead. Let your chest be heavy as well. And if you'd like to bring your arms to your sides, let your palms face up. It's a great option as well. And just take a moment. Close your eyes. Scan your body again. How are you feeling so far? Awesome job, you guys. So maybe just lifting the chest up a little bit. And I want you to bring your palms together. Let your thumbs kind of point up. And we're just going to rest our third eye, that space between our eyebrows, on our thumbs. And this is how we're going to end our practice today together. But of course, feel free to turn on over and spend a bit of time in Shavasana. But I want you to close your eyes with me now and just feel that gentle pressure against your third eye. Awesome practice, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope that you enjoy the rest of your day. Until tomorrow, namaste.